Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Pizza New York. Today we're in the most northern part of Queens and we're in Whitestone. We've come to Freddy's Pizzeria, which has been serving pizza slices since 1961, and what they're known for is their sesame seed crust. Now, if you remember a few episodes back, we went to Paulie's Slice Shop, and you can actually catch that episode right here. Paulie G pays homage to Freddy's with the Freddie Prince slice, where he actually serves a square with the sesame seed crust, what Freddy's is known for. Now, a few months back around the Halloween time, what happened was this place actually had a lot of Google reviews going on that were really bad because the horror movie Five Nights at Freddy's came out, and people were writing joke reviews saying that this was where all the horrible stuff from that movie was happening. Thankfully, they got taken down, and we've come to this spot that's known for as a great neighborhood slice shop. So let's go inside, check it out, and see what they're all about. First impression, definitely a neighborhood joint. I have customers telling me that this place has not changed since they were a child. I've had other people say that their families don't have slices at anywhere else in New York City except for Freddy's. And one of the things that they are known for, which we did mention earlier, which the people say they love, is that sesame seed crust. We got a sesame seed crust. All the Sicilian slices here, they're going to come with that kind of crust. And then I also got a regular New York pepperoni slice as well, kind of going back to our roots, slices that we're all having here in New York City. That pepperoni slice looks really damn good. The crust almost reminds me of, if you remember, we went to Bleecker Street and they had the like breadcrumbs on it. It's got that kind of like crispiness to it as well. Nice burnt bottom. You can see right there. Definitely has the New York flop. Let's fold this guy. So the crust was toasted so nice, had a nice crispy crust to it, crunchy. And then the soft top as well. The cheese, creamy. I like to say milky. And then the pepperoni was nice and succulent to go in contrast with the sauce. The sauce was sweet, no sourness to it. It was just, there's an abundance of flavors with this, and it was fantastic. Ooh, what a damn good slice in the neighborhood slice shop. I can see why people aren't going to go anywhere else. These pepperonis are so delicious. They're tender. They have a good crispiness to them as well. They just toasted it right in that oven that they have back there. Man, I know I came here for the sesame seed crust. It's going to be hard to beat that slice of pepperoni. And usually when I come here, I only get one slice, taste, on to the next one, taste, on to the next one. I have a feeling I'm going to be grabbing another slice before I leave. Damn, that was good. Damn, that was good. Now on for the Sicilian. Let's dig into this guy. So the crust on this one was soft, fluffy, almost undercooked, but because it has that sesame meat on there, it adds a crunchiness to it that you wouldn't expect. It was lightly cooked. The cheese on here is actually creamier on this one than it is on the pepperoni slice. The cheese on this was just melted to perfection. And then that sauce, there's not too much sauce. There's just like the perfect overlay of ingredients on both of these slices that all the ingredients just come together to make for delicious slices of pizza. I just want to say it's just so damn good. I didn't think the pepperoni could be topped, and I think it did. The crust just has a nice buttery bottom to it, so it helps accent the other flavors within this slice of pizza. It's toasted great. The cheese tastes tremendous. The sauce is sweet. Just an abundance of flavors. Man. And apparently Paulie G still comes in here from time to time because the man that's a master of pizza and pizza slices can't stay away. And I understand why. One other thing that I did want to add was I was asking them about the sesame crust that they've had on there. The gentleman that worked here, they said that they've been doing it for at least 30 years. They weren't sure how long, but they're definitely one of the originals in the neighborhood. There's very few pizzerias throughout New York City that have the sesame seed crust. So these guys actually might be the original. And man, do they have that down to a science. I couldn't leave with just those two slices. And while I was here, there's a gentleman here who definitely is a regular, and he's like, you have to get the buffalo chicken slice. I took his advice, and they throw it down in front of me, and the sweetness from that buffalo sauce just smells tremendous. There is no shortage of chicken on this slice of pizza. And on top of that, they were telling me that when you're doing this, you have to slide the end of that slice off of the plate just because there's so much chicken. You don't want to pick it up, otherwise you're going to end up wearing that chicken because that's how much there is on here. They've been definitely generous with the toppings that they've had. The pepperoni, packed with pepperoni. The buffalo chicken, packed with buffalo chicken. So here we go. Let's dig in. Smells spicy too. That is a delightful post-workout meal, packed with protein, packed with fats. Definitely good. You have the cheese that's just, once again, melted. The sauces on this one is much creamier than the tomato sauce on the other two slices that we did have. With the pepperoni and with the Sicilian slice, it seemed like the sauce was almost like baked on there. Not an overabundance, whereas with this one, there's a ton of gooey sauce that's just, it's going to be a little messy. They're definitely right about that. But the gooiness of the sauce, and it's also sweet, spicy, and the crust on this is a little bit thicker than the pepperoni slice where it was much more thin. So this one's also toasted great. Obviously not as thick as the Sicilian slice, but man, glad I got that recommendation with the buffalo chicken as well, because the flavors with the abundance of the chicken, the sauce, the melted cheese, everything coming together, just 3 amazing slices that we had today here at Freddy's Pizzeria. Well, folks, that concludes our day here in Whitestone, and man, I feel like the first person I need to thank is Paulie G for paying homage with the Freddie Prince slice, because I am so happy that I found this place. I was telling these guys that when I was ranking the slices, I'm not sure which one was my favorite. I want to say the Sicilian because that's what they're known for, with that awesome buttery crust and also the crunchiness of the sesame seeds. But then the pepperoni slice was toasted to perfection. The pepperonis were succulent, had crispy outer crust edges. And then that buffalo chicken, there was no shortage of chicken on there. The sauce was sweet, gooey, delicious. If I'm forced to, gun to my head, I got to go Sicilian pepperoni, buffalo chicken. But all 3 were amazing. You cannot go wrong with ordering those slices here at Freddy's. And I'm sure all the other slices are good as well because they look fantastic. They definitely know what they're doing. There's a reason why these guys have been open since the 60s. And from everyone over here at A Piece of New York, we just want to say, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you enjoyed the content, give us a subscribe. Hope you have a great day and a better week. Take it easy, y'all. Bye-bye.